Some people are unsure what to think of the WWE Hall of Fame. To those that are inducted, it can be the stamp of approval for all of their time spent in the squared circle, but not everyone feels this way, which is great because some of those people might never get inducted. My name is John and these are 5 WWE wrestlers that will never get inducted into the Hall of Fame. Chris Benoit is probably the most controversial star when it comes to deciding whether or not he should be inducted into the Hall of Fame. Many wrestlers alike, such as Steve Austin, claim that what he did that night will overshadow every accomplishment he has ever had in the ring. Due to these circumstances, it's likely that WWE will never induct Chris Benoit. While he has been inducted into the Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame, Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner will probably never be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame, and was even banned from WWE events back in 2015 as security guards were given orders to make sure he stays out of the building. When Steiner was asked about returning to the WWE, he said that he would have to be given a lot of money for that to happen. He has made terrible remarks about many people and will likely not be rewarded a Hall of Fame induction for being the genetic freak. But would WWE be willing to settle to induct the Steiner brothers as a duo? The Honky Tonk Man has stated in interviews that he is not only unsure that he will ever be inducted, and he even claimed to have denied WWE's offer to induct him. Honky Tonk Man has made it clear that he doesn't agree with the process used to induct people, but he has also seemed to be flattered by the phone call from John Laurinaitis saying that he appreciated the offer, but he couldn't go due to contractual obligations in Toronto for the Wizard World conventions. He went on to say that declining that offer makes him feel as though he might never get that invitation again. But declining a WWE Hall of Fame offer to go to a Wizard World convention just goes to show how much he really cares about it. Zeus is the movie character professional wrestler turned real life professional wrestler. Starring in the movie No Holds Barred, Zeus was the antagonist to Hulk Hogan, who would go on to have an actual match in the main event of SummerSlam. Now, what makes this not as ridiculous is the fact that this was a tag team match also involving Randy Savage and Brutus Beefcake. Wait, what's that? He was also involved in 2 more matches and eventually lost to Hulk Hogan at the pay-per-view event No Holds Barred? John Cena has also cracked a joke on an episode of Raw about having Zeus as his next opponent, so I can only imagine the banter about Zeus between Cena and Vince McMahon backstage. When Bobby Lashley was running through guys in WWE, fans quickly made the assumption that this guy is the next Brock Lesnar, and those fans had a fair argument, seeing as though Lashley had been paired with the likes of Vince McMahon and was being given a dominant run as the ECW World Champion. It looked as though a golden path filled with rainbows and sunshine had been laid out for Bobby until he decided to leave the company shortly after his pursuit of the WWE Championship. He said that, and I quote, "Circumstances which are out of my control left me no decision but to leave the WWE. Sometimes people will hate you personally and try to destroy you, which has happened here. Evil has prevailed. However, like I said before, if you continue your struggle, doors will open around these people." One reason as to why Lashley wanted his release was due to reported issues with Michael Hayes, who is believed to have played a hand in scrapping plans for Lashley to face off against Randy Orton for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania.
This is a Chuki production.
And these are 5 wrestlers WWE will never induct into the Hall of Fame. I hope you're all having a great day. Thank you so much for watching Wrestling Hub, and I'll see you later with more wrestling videos.